Welcome to the All-American Savage Show podcast with your host, John Burke, and his far more attractive co-host, me. Now, let's get into it. That's what your mom said.
Welcome back to the All-American Savage Show podcast. I am your host, John Burke, with that beautiful intro by my partner, Josh, who is a clearly better looking, more talented, just wonderful human being. I don't even know why I'm on the show. It should just be the Josh's show.
Yeah, right.
I don't even know why I'm here. I'm just, it's for the looks, I guess. I don't know.
For that mouth.
That mouth. What that mouth do? What that mouth do? You know what I'm saying? Dude, I had some like shithead troll like hit me up on Instagram yesterday. He like tagged me for no reason. Rarely do I read comments, but I was like trying to find a photo and I saw his comment pop up and it was in regards to some political topic. And this dude said he added me at my John Burke official. And it was like, John Burke should know because he sells CBDs and stuff like that and has a podcast. And this guy's being facetious. It's just like, I miss the days on the internet when the peasant class knew their place and they didn't at people like me. It's like, dude, you are so far below me. Don't talk to me. Don't absolutely no. You don't talk to the king. You don't speak to your betters like that. You certainly don't at me. Like, who the fuck do you think you are?
Who do you think you are?
I love it when the trolls come after me because it's like, look, man, here's the reality of it. It's like, you know who I am. I don't know who you are. And as soon as I forget all about you, you could die for all I fucking care and I'll never know. Like, but you know who I am.
This is when you know you're really making a difference.
It really is. And people, and then, you know, a lot of it's just because they don't like me or they don't like my opinions. Like, oh, you're just a bad human being and you sell CBD. It's like, you're right. You're talking a lot of shit about me. I'm sorry that I sell the CBDs and the Delta 8 and we have a multi-million-dollar company now. They say this as if it's like an insult.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, I'm spending Thanksgiving in Dubai and probably Italy.
Taking my Corvette to the airport.
I just dropped $700 on fucking opera tickets. Like, oh, whoa, please stop. No, you're hurting me. Meanwhile, this peasant who I don't even know who he is, it's like probably living in like squalor and shit. And it's like, bro, shut the fuck up. Like, just stop.
Getting my balls gold plated over here. What you talking about?
I just like flexing on them like that because it drives them nuts. Yeah. Realistically, I don't give a fuck about stuff like that. It's just funny to me. It's like, oh, these fucking peasants.
You know, when people talk about CBD and shit, you know, we had a review come in today, and it was just it was a real kind of a tearjerker.
This
really.
Is we're gonna see if she'll do an audio recording of this. This is amazing. This is a great review. This episode is brought to you by Shell Shock CBD, as you all know. And this came from Shania. She sounds hot.
That don't impress me.
I hope the review wasn't like that. Here's the review. Shania says, huge fan of the podcast. Oh, shit. So, okay, she does listen. Shania, you got a hot name. I'm just going to say it. Nah. She says, been listening for years, which is how I heard of Shell Shock. I have an 8-year-old son with autism. At times, he has meltdowns resulting in injurious behaviors, extensive screaming, which could sometimes last for 15 minutes or more. I decided to try CBD as there is a lot of anecdotal evidence with parents reporting it has done wonders for their children. So I figured, why not? We've been giving Maddox a half a gummy now for about a month. What a difference. We have seen a reduction in his behaviors. I mean, he's a kid, so he still has his moments, but nowhere near as violent or as long. He can regulate better, but this is the best part. He has terrible teeth and has to go to the dentist every 3 months to keep his teeth healthy. Going to the dentist is an absolute nightmare. Full-on meltdowns every single time. I dread having to go there. So yesterday, I gave him a whole gummy about an hour or two before his appointment. I want to know what kind of gummy did you give him? You gave him a Delta 8, didn't you? Nah. Like you got him baked, didn't you? That's what you did. Good for you. Nah. Before his appointment, we went to the dentist. Maddox was a perfect angel. He was very calm. He was asking the dentist questions and singing songs. We were able to get through the cleaning without a single punch to his forehead or punch to me. I can't even tell you how grateful I am. The relief your product has brought our family. Less self-hitting. He punches himself in the forehead when upset. And often attacks on me have reduced so much. He is easier to redirect. Thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of our heart. Shania, thank you very much. Really appreciate that. I'm all joking aside, we are happy to hear testimonies like that.
100%, man.
That's freaking incredible. Yeah. That's amazing.
That's why we do this.
Yeah.
Is because it's a homeopathic way for people to
incredible. Yeah.
To help themselves without having to go to the pharmacy and get pills.
Yeah.
Here's a natural product that works for some people.
She wrote that into the show too. That was really nice. I've got her full and last name, but I'm not going to read it. But
that's people
that's
with
awesome.
kids. That's a big deal.
That is. That's incredible.
I'm
happy to see that, man.
Yeah,
I really
am too. So like anybody that says, fuck CBD or CBD doesn't work, well, if it doesn't, it might not work for you. That's fine. But some people it does work for.
100%.
Don't throw the
I just like
baby out with the bathwater. You know what I mean?
I like how that comes across. It's just it is.
I love that.
Yeah. That makes it all worthwhile. It
really does.
Of course, the haters will never look at something like this and be like it's actually helping change lives, and we have it at a very affordable price point.
I don't even care about that stuff.
Yeah. Oh, I do. I love trolling them. I love trolling them in return. That makes my dick hard. That's I thrive on that. Like the trolls come after me.
Sergeant.
Like, bro, I'm better than you. I don't know what you want me to say. Like I'm sorry. It's not actually that I think I'm better than you. It's that you think I'm better than you and you hate that. And chances are I probably am because you're a peasant. Fucking peasants. Not you, Shania. You're awesome. Thank you so much. Fucking peasants go play in traffic for all I care. Oh my God. Again, you can check it out at shellshockcbd.com. That is awesome to hear. Now, we are running a deal right now for the Rack Out Gummies. Rack Out Gummies right now. If you use code TRY and you purchase a full bag of Rack Out Gummies and you don't like them and you have that code TRY that you purchase with, you can get a full refund if you don't like them. Can't take any more. You can send them back, but you can't take any more than like 3 gummies. I don't want half a bag back saying, well, I didn't even work for me. No, you ate half the fucking bag. Absolutely not. But you try it, use code TRY. And also, don't forget, with that code TRY, you also get a free bag of the Asteroid Delta 8 hard candy chewables. These are full of THC. These will get you stoned. Do not take these if you get drug tested.
Riddled with THC.
Riddled with THC.
It's good stuff.
Now, as far as the Rack Out Gummies, they are THC free. You will not fail a drug test. You can take these even in the military. They're not going to pop on you. These are CBD and melatonin. They are in a very potent combination. They're going to not only help you fall asleep, but stay asleep. Improve your quality of life. Now's your opportunity. Use code TRY on checkout for a full bag of the Rack Out Gummies on shellshockcbd.com. Use that code TRY. And there you go. And if you don't like it, you got 3 times. Take it 3 different times. If it doesn't work for you, send it back to us. We get a full refund. That's a hell of a deal. That's a really good deal.
It really is. So,
code TRY, shellshockcbd.com, Rack Out Gummies. Only take, like, if you've never taken the gummies before, start with half a gummy. Start with half a gummy. They're pretty potent. So, keep that in mind. Oh, my God. This abortion thing, I'm so pissed. I'm really pissed because all the women are mad because they can't use abortion as a form of birth control anymore. I made an appointment today to go get snipped because I'm tired of wearing condoms. Because, I've already had one girl that faked a pregnancy with me to try and lock me down. And I was like, deuces, bitch. And now you and the baby crying. No. No. I'm such a dick.
Some dark humor, my friend.
Some dark humor. She's not pregnant. She tried faking it, but she's not. To try and lock this ass down because this is a bomb-ass dick. Now, and I'm such a douche. I am such a douche. I don't even care. People know I'm playing. Am I though? No, I'm playing. But yeah, I feel like when you have a lot going for you, especially in the dating world, and you're surrounded by just floating shit in this society, when you have a lot going for you, women, and this goes for men too, are going to try and do everything they can to lock your ass down. And if it's not marriage, well, what's the other guaranteed way? I'm getting knocked the fuck up. Well, I'm tired of wearing condoms, and I'm not taking that. The pull-out method does not work. The pray and spray, it don't work. That's bullshit. Doesn't fucking work. So this is what pisses me off about this whole thing. I set up an appointment today. The nearest appointment, or the soonest appointment, is in October. What the fuck?
Hey.
All because these goddamn fat feminist fucks Like, you're not getting laid until you get snipped. It's like, well, nobody's fucking you to begin with, but still. But now you've pushed my vasectomy appointment back to October, so I got to keep wearing condoms for the next 2 months. This is bullshit. God damn it, Roe v. Wade. Why couldn't you have waited? Son of a bitch. It's such an inconvenience to me. Move over, Joy Behar. I've got you beat with the sanctimoniousness.
That's what procrastination gets you.
It is. I should have done this a long time ago. I know I needed to, but it's like, but this is microscopic. Apparently there's no scalpel. I don't know how they do it. No, they don't. They just pull your nuts down and chop. God, I hope not.
Yeah. Give me that bag. Put them in there.
A whole new meaning for secure the bag. Not like this. Not like this. So yeah, October. That's fucking great. I gotta wait till October to get my shit snipped because I'm done having kids. I don't want any more kids. I'm good, and I'm not taking the risk of like putting my baby goo in somebody else and popping out another little shithead. It's like not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. So, but anyway, I appreciate all the love and support over at Shell Shock CBD. People have been using that code Try a lot. We get a lot of success with Gavin McGinnis's show, sponsoring that one. We're
picking up a little bit of steam.
Picking up a little steam.
Yeah,
I love it.
is.
We're going to keep sponsoring his show. Like, I'm grateful. I'm glad to see that people can actually push these sales, and that's fucking awesome, man. That is fucking awesome.
Love it.
I love you. Don't you wink at me like that, you little slut. Went and bought an Xbox yesterday.
Welcome to the club.
You got one?
Yeah.
Dude, I've been on PC for years, and the new PlayStation 5, fuck, good luck getting that. You got to order it online. Like, no place. Best Buy never has it.
What's so special about it?
Dude, I don't know.
Magical?
It's like the fucking iPhone. It has like, it's like another, they tack on another $100. It's like, oh, well, this one has like, oh, it's now, instead of the 4K camera, it's the 4.3K. And everybody's like, oh my God, I gotta have this. It's like, what the fuck good does this do? Like, does this thing like open up and like Autobot give you a blowjob or some shit? Like it should. Autobots, this is disgusting.
It's got a glory hole on it.
Oh my God, have you been snipped?
I like that. I've had it for a long time.
I got
my son's taking over it though.
The new one, the tower one. I got that one, and I bought Halo Infinite, and I'm not impressed.
No. I was never a big Halo fan.
I was when it first came out. When it first came out, I was, and now it's just kind of, the graphics are great. Don't get me wrong, but it's like, this is boring because it's the same shit you did in the other Halo games. And I know that sounds cliche to say, but it's really the same shit. You got the Needlers, you got all that sounds like a sex position right there.
You know what my favorite was? The
Needler.
That was Gears of War.
Gears of War was pretty good.
I still like playing that.
Gears of War was really good.
Yeah.
I like that one. But yeah. So I bought that, and then for the girlfriend, the Crash Bandicoot, she wanted that. She sucks at Halo, but rocks out a Crash Bandicoot.
I've never heard of it.
Crash Bandicoot?
Yeah.
Oh, it's pretty good. It's like an old school PlayStation game where you're chasing apples and jumping. It's like a kid's game. She loves it. It's good graphics.
Yeah, we got the Oculus for Christmas.
I gotta get that. Yeah. The VR, the headless or the
cool.
Wireless one.
Yeah, the Beats one's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like the ones where you have to walk around, you usually can't do it.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm going to throw up.
Yeah. Nah, that one's another one hard one to get. Now, I have the one that's connects to your computer, but they have the standalone cordless one.
Yeah.
And I want to get that one.
That's what I have.
Yeah. I played. I forget what the game was. It's a battle royale with it.
Oh, yeah.
And it's really, really accurate.
The games are starting to pick up on it. Like,
Bro,
the Star Wars one is actually pretty badass.
I played that one.
Yeah.
That one is sick.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. But fuck Disney. But still.
That's what I was like.
Fucking son of a bitch.
Okay, I'll play it.
But against my will,
cool, I
I'm
guess.
not going to enjoy it though.
I guess it's
Disney.
okay.
Fucking woke gay mob.
The only money you're going to get in mine.
Goddamn child raping Darth Vader, grooming motherfuckers. Oh my God. That's I need to get that. So, but I didn't know if I wanted to buy the Xbox. But I was like, fuck it, let's just do it. So I grabbed 2 games, and I still got to get a. It connects. The connection process was easy.
Yeah.
And I did it through my app. You download an app and you just do the security, and that's it. Sign into your Microsoft account. Boom, done.
Yeah.
I was like, this is easy enough. But what I didn't know is you have to install the fucking games. Back in the day, you could just pop the disc in and play from the disc. But now you put the disc in and it has to install the game on the fucking Xbox.
They've got the Game Pass now. Like
I wasn't sure if I wanted to do that. I was like, I just don't know. I was like, let me just get the game itself. And it's the same cost, disc versus downloadable content. Because I know with PC, I use Steam. Everybody uses Steam to get their games for the most part. And I didn't know how Xbox. It's been years since I've had an Xbox. In fact, the X took that in the divorce. And I'll just leave that there. I'm not going more in depth on that. Just going to leave that one alone.
Well.
But, yeah, I figure why not get another one, have a game night. I think you can stream on Twitch on? I don't know.
Yeah, I think you can.
But I don't know where the camera is. Because you have to have a camera. Nobody wants to just see you play a game. They want to see your beautiful face.
Obviously.
Obviously. I mean, have you seen it? I would fuck my face. I'd sit on my face and fart. No, I wouldn't. Well, if it was me doing it to me, I would. Just to do that to myself because I feel like I deserve it. It's like you deserve to have somebody fart on your face. And not in a good way. Not in a good way. All right. Here we go. Are we ready to get into it? Are we ready to get into this news? Everybody's like, kinky. Yeah, damn right. You never had anybody fart in your face? Never?
No.
Like brothers, sisters, you never had somebody like fart in your face growing up?
Oh, maybe
fucking the army, they did it all the time.
My brother when I was a kid.
Yeah, we did that all the time. We like crop dust each other. Absolutely.
It's a recipe for pink eye, my friend.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. All right, let's get into this. We need so for those who don't know, we've been changing some of the podcast stuff up. We got some new graphics coming. We got a new template for how the show intros. I like it. We've gotten some really great feedback. It's fun, and the show is growing insanely fast. Bro, that's stream Twitch. You can just hook your camera to your capture card setup on the Xbox. Huh. I bet JB could be a good man one day. Until then, here you are watching me now. I mean, I don't know what you want me to say. I bet he could be. Yeah, well, I'm almost 40. Hold your breath. He said as he sips from his Shell Shock CBD coffee cup that you can get from shellshockcbd.com. All right, let's get into this. A lot of retardation out there, but we got some great news. We're going to need to get some intro music for that. Let's get into this. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. I don't know why it's ESPN, but whatever.
We'll just go with them. That's NFL.
Are you sure? Wait. Bum, 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 bum. That's the NFL, right? That's the theme song.
Pretty sure, yeah.
I said what, ESPN? Oh, whatever. You know what I'm talking. You mean what I know.
Dipshit.
You dumb fuck. You're going to play it, aren't you?
Let's see if this is it. Hang on.
Here we go.
Stand by.
About to blow my eardrums out, aren't you?
Let's get into it. How's that?
That's not the same song.
It's pretty close.
Mine's like bum 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 bum.
Well, fuck you.
That's fucked. Was I right? I think I'm right.
What?
I don't know. I think bum 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 bum. I think that's the look up ESPN theme song or intro song. Or is that Monday Night Football? One of the two. If we use the NFL intro song, we're gonna get sued for sure.
Yeah.
They'll come after us. They don't give a fuck. Mine is ESPN. That's what I thought. Yes, it's ESPN. It's in the game. It's in the butt. Shell Shower. No, wait. All American Savage Show. It's in the butt. We used to be so high class, but that was just a lie.
Got to be true to ourselves.
ESPN is Disney? Wait, Disney owns ESPN? No wonder it's so gay.
Sorry.
Weird.
I got nothing here. I got nothing. Fuck it.
Fuck it. We're going to need to we need an intro song. We need an intro song for when we say, let's get into it. So, all right, let's do this. Deep state fighting. As we all know, the raid on Mar-a-Lago, for those that don't know, the picture's becoming more and more clear as more information comes out. Excuse me. It's so funny to watch how all the leftist commentators, all the Twitter sphere peasantry out there is sitting there chiming in and saying, oh, he's guilty. And you sit there and you're asking him, like, guilty of what? Like day one, when we found out Trump's Mar-a-Lago resort got raided, instantaneously, or instantly, whatever you want to call it, people on the left were just coming out like, oh, he's guilty. It's like, well, guilty of what? Well, he's just guilty. It's like, so then, okay, so realistically, it's not the for due process. You just don't like Trump. And there are people out there that don't like this man so much that they just want to see him in jail for no reason.
I know if they would have came out and said, he had a I don't know, private email server in his bathroom with classified information on it, and we've got proof because he was using his own personal email.
Deleted it first, bitch.
They'd be like, okay, well, maybe you got something there.
Yeah.
But they haven't come out and said anything like that, have they? It's something about a note on a cocktail napkin. It's like
classified material supposedly that was transported from the White House to Trump's Mar-a-Lago resort that even the feds had looked at already. And then they even said, you need to put an extra lock on that basement where you're keeping it. And he said, okay. They were even going through it. This is what they went back in there to get.
I mean, even
that's what Trump is saying on Truth Social. By the way, you can follow me on Truth Social, John Burke.
Even if there's a video of himself weighing crack, arguing with a hooker, be like, all right, okay, well, maybe they got something then.
Jesus.
Maybe if they had some evidence like that.
Maybe if he had a son that sat on the board of Burisma over in Ukraine back in 2014, maybe something along those lines.
Okay, maybe I could get on board with it.
Maybe if his son facilitated a deal with meeting with high-up Chinese people, something. Oh, no, sorry. That was, well. As a result, it's been making headlines around the world. Now, here's where the blowback is coming. Biden and the rest of them could not have seen this. It's like they're never going to learn their lesson. They keep punching at Trump, and even now, their own actions. It's like that cartoon where you see like Bugs Bunny or Elmer Fudd pull out a gun, and then Bugs Bunny just like manipulates the barrel to where it's facing back at him, and then he pulls the trigger and blows his own face off. That's what happens every single time the left tries to come after Trump, and it's happening again now. We're watching it real time. So the article is saying deep state infighting, DOJ fingers FBI for Mar-a-Lago raid disaster. Senior U.S. Department of Justice DOJ officials are blaming FBI Director Christopher Wray for the recent raid of former President Donald Trump's home in an apparent attempt to take pressure off U.S. Attorney General Merrick Garland. After Trump confirmed the FBI raided Mar-a-Lago on Monday, many Republican politicians called on both Wray and Garland to explain the justification for the raid. For example, Representative Jim Jordan, the top Republican on the House Judiciary Committee, said, Merrick Garland, Chris Wray, come to the House Judiciary Committee this Friday and answer our questions about this action today, which has never happened in American history. Similarly, House GOP leader Kevin McCarthy called out the DOJ's intolerable state of weaponized politicians and told Garland to preserve your documents and clear your calendar as he pledged an investigation to the FBI or whatever, dude. It's a lot of talk. Even Representative, I think Jim Jordan is way more, he's basically saying, now, come here now. I want to talk now.
Yep.
That is way more actionable than freaking McCarthy out there saying, hey, come midterms, you better clear, whatever, dude. Like, look, I don't care who it is. I don't care which Republican is out there screaming the most. Now, I'll even admit, I saw Marjorie Taylor Greene put out a statement, and not gonna lie, they got my dick a little hard because she was saying like, okay, as soon as we see us take back the House, we're going after the FBI. You will be held accountable. And guess what? We control your budget. And I'm like, okay, she's proven me wrong on this one. She's going after the right targets, and I appreciate that. I really do. Didn't see her doing that. I did not, and I hope she comes through on that.
I don't think you have to agree with everybody on every single thing.
She
but
said some
I would rather
stupid
have
shit.
her than AOC.
Oh, of course.
I'd rather have her than Bernie Sanders or than Nancy Pelosi.
But now we're making inaccurate comparisons. I would rather have somebody that is. I would rather have.
She's in for whatever reason. She ran for office.
Yeah.
She did her due diligence and she got elected. So she is in that spot.
She is.
I mean, if you're gonna pick and choose, like who. Like, I'd rather have that person than this person, that's for sure. I mean, she might say some off-the-wall stuff, but...
She said a lot of off-the-wall shit that's kind of discredits a lot of what she says. That's why it's like, her saying this surprises me. It's like, wow, okay, good for you. You got one right. I'm glad you're getting it right. Like, I'm serious. I mean, when it's not Jewish space lasers or QAnon bullshit, and it's like, good, I'm happy to hear this. So...
yeah, I think a lot of people shot themselves in the foot with the QAnon
We're
stuff.
not done with QAnon. They've got an article on this one here, and it's actually very hypocritical. Similarly, okay, even Representative Peter Majir, who voted to impeach Trump after the January 6th Capitol riots, said Wray and Garland owe transparency on the justification for setting such a striking precedent. However, one senior DOJ official told Newsweek that the final decision to greenlight the raid on Mar-a-Lago rested with FBI Director Wray. He said, I know it's hard for people to believe, but this was a matter of for the U.S. Attorney and the FBI, the source told Newsweek. It really is a case of the Bureau misreading the impact, the source added. Although the DOJ source claimed Wray gave the final go-ahead, Newsweek also reported that Attorney General Garland was regularly briefed on the investigation into Trump, and he knew about the grand jury and what material federal prosecutors were seeking. However, the source insisted that Garland had no prior knowledge of the date and time of the specific raid. nor was he asked to approve it, according to Newsweek. The grand jury investigation over a potential violation of the President's Records Act that led to the raid on Mar-a-Lago reportedly began in April. Another senior DOJ official told Newsweek that Mar-a-Lago raid was a spectacular backfire because the FBI reportedly planned the raid while Trump was not in Florida in an effort to avoid any media circus. Well, that backfired. I mean, what did they think was going to happen?
Yeah, what?
You raided the president's home. You kidding me? Like, they raided the United States president's home.
With 30 agents.
30 fucking
for
agents.
9 hours.
Yep. And people saying this wasn't a raid. Like, this is a raid. That's the president. It's kind of like, that's one of those things, like, you better be damn sure you got hard evidence that you like, well, I think we can do this raid. I hear there's some weapons of mass destructions in there.
I know, man. And then you have these douchebags who are saying, you know, these MAGA people are going to, like, rise up and riot and do all kinds of other stuff.
Yeah.
And like,
we got an article for that, yeah.
Where's your evidence of it?
They're saying the QAnon are calling for violence. And here's the thing. I don't blame them. I'm sorry. I don't blame them. And we'll get to that.
I think that's what they're
wanting.
Their goal is here,
is
to make this movement look as bad as possible.
Trump, you know, in Trump's defense, if I was him, I would just come out on Truth Social and be like, please, no violence.
I think he did, didn't he?
Did he? If he did, great. Because essentially, what they're going to do right now is what they did to him on January 6th.
Right.
Because if there's anything violent that occurs as a result of Mar-a-Lago, they're going to pin it on Trump. Even if he didn't say anything, they're going to pin it on Trump. Because that's what liberals do. They threw the first punch. Trump defends himself. There's an after effect, and then liberals blame it for when they get punched back. It's like, you're at fault. I'm not sure what your beef is.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's stupid to me. But the first DOJ source told Newsweek, I know that there is much speculation out there that this is political persecution, but it really is the best and the worst of the bureaucracy in action. They wanted to punctuate the fact that this was a routine law enforcement action, stripped of any political overtones, and yet they got exactly the opposite. You cannot tell me this was not politically motivated. You cannot. That is bullshit. That is a crock of shit. The left has been going after Trump for years. First, it was the Russian collusion. Then it was taxes. Now it's for classified information. Meanwhile, you had the Secretary of State, like you just said, not a fucking thing happened to her. And in fact, the day this happened, she's out there selling hats and T-shirts of what about her emails? I know. A clearly flagrant disregard for the law and the judicial system, and she fucking walks. The Clintons are pieces of shit. I remember as a kid, Rush Limbaugh fucking hated them. He hated them.
They smashed their Blackberries.
Why would you do that?
They destroyed evidence.
Bleached their hard drives. Why would you do that?
Everything.
Why would you do that? That's an admission of guilt. 33,000 fucking emails on a server at home with classified information. Big no-go. Not a thing happened to Hillary Clinton. But again, I remember growing up, Rush Limbaugh, he called CNN the Clinton News Network. He hated them. The Clintons are the modern day fucking they are running the show behind. I mean, these people are the epitome of corruption. Do what?
You think the Clintons are running the show?
I think they're running a lot in D.C. I think they have Bill's got so much pull. Hillary was Secretary of State. I mean, come on. They're grooming Chelsea Clinton right now. Oh, yeah. I guarantee. They have a lot of power.
Because I wonder if Obama and Clinton got along. I don't think they did.
I don't know.
I think it was Hillary Clinton who leaked that footage or photo of Obama over in Kenya and started the, he was born in Kenya thing.
I don't remember that one.
You don't remember that back in 2008?
I didn't know it was her.
Yeah.
It doesn't surprise me.
No, it was.
They're slimy.
Oh, yeah. They're mudslingers for sure.
Oh, absolutely. They know how to play the game.
Oh, yeah. They're dirty as hell, man.
Yeah. Well, John Rich, country superstar. And in the real world, they're shutting Detroit down. Pretty good singer from Big and Rich. Country star John Rich thanks Joe Biden's FBI after Trump raid, says, see you in November. And the reason I pulled up this article, this is a very good feeling of how I think a lot of Americans feel right now. You're just energizing people like, bro.
Yeah.
The left is the best weapon the right has got at this point. Like the DOJ just put the nail in the coffin. Is what they just did. Yep. Country music star John Rich reacted to the FBI raiding former President Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago home, proclaiming, see you in November. A big thank you to Joe's FBI for raiding Trump's home. You guys just poured 81 million gallons of premium Patriot octane on an already blazing freedom fire. See, you were good for something after all. Much appreciated. See you in November. Rich tweeted on Wednesday. Dude, 46,000 likes, shitload of retweets. 6.7 thousand replies. On Monday, in an unprecedented act, the FBI, blah, 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 we already know that. Rich is not alone in his thoughts, as most Americans say the FBI's raid on President Trump's Mar-a-Lago home has motivated them to vote in the 2022 midterm election. A Convention of States Action Trafalgar Group survey released Wednesday found. This is not the first time the country music stars expressed conservative views. Everybody knows John Rich is a conservative. He's on Fox News all the time. Last month, Rich released a new anti-woke anthem, ironically titled Progress, which reached #1 spot in iTunes country music chart after the singer promoted the single on President Trump's Truth social platform. Last year, the country star told Breitbart News this weekend that the very liberal majority of those in this country, or in the country music industry, have become emboldened to push woke leftist ideology publicly in contravention of the views of the majority of the country music audience. I wonder where the modern country audience stands, because you got people like Taylor Swift that use country and Miley Cyrus that use country to bolster their careers.
She country? Miley Cyrus isn't country.
They started out country and they went to pop. That's what they did. A lot of these artists do that. They start out country and then they go into pop. That's what Taylor Swift did. Now Taylor Swift's like an ultra woke feminist cunt, like just stupid bitch. I never found her attractive. I don't know. People are like, oh, Taylor Swift's so hot. It's like I think
she's more attractive than Miley Cyrus.
Yeah, I'll give you that one.
Miley, she looks like she stinks.
I don't know.
Probably smells like BO.
I don't know. It's weird. Rich said the mere threat of cancellation keeps conservative-leaning artists from speaking out, arguing it is actually a step deeper than cancel culture, ultimately creating a divide between the country music industry and the country music audience. There are many conservative country music singers that just won't say anything to push back against the ideologies that aim to erase what they care about. Why? You know why. I hope soon we see them start to speak up. The country music industry is out of touch with the audience, and he is 100% correct.
Yeah.
100% correct. If the greatest generation would have had the same attitude as today's leaders, we'd all be speaking German or living under the flag of Japan. Rich said in another tweet last year. Respect for him for doing this. I appreciate him actually having the balls and audacity to say stuff like that. I mean, most people just, I don't know.
Worry about their...
it's all about the money. Yeah. They worry about their money. It's like, I don't want to piss off the audience and risk getting canceled. Like, if anybody has learned anything, it's that when you speak out and you refuse to let them cancel you, you can make it.
Oh, yeah.
Dave Chappelle, all these people, they're just, fuck you. You're not real. Like, Twitter's not real.
Chappelle's not like...
He's not a hardcore right-leaning person either.
Not at all. I mean, he's a leftist Democrat.
Yeah.
I mean, that little thing that he came out and he was like, oh, of course I voted for Hillary Clinton. Like, he did? Why?
Yeah. It's like, how you feeling about that one now there, bud?
I know.
Yeah.
It's like,
Well, continuing this, watch corporate media tar critics of FBI's Trump raid as QAnon fans calling for violence. They planned this.
Yeah, they did.
They fucking planned this. Anyone, just listen to this. Multiple corporate media broadcasters advanced an identical narrative following the FBI raid on former President Donald Trump's home at Mar-a-Lago, attempting to use guilt by association to tarnish criticism of the raid as conspiracy theorists calling for violence. That's what they do.
Yeah.
This is what liberals do.
Yep.
Numerous media outlets, many of which were ABC affiliates, repeated a similar talking point following the raid, saying, sources say there's been a strong reaction to the raid on extremists and QAnon-related forums. The outlets claim, like, QAnon is dead. Like, there are still a few clinging dingleberries out there somewhere. I remember somebody tagged me and someone on Instagram was like, somebody reshared the podcast on Instagram, and I appreciate that. Thank you for the shout outs, by the way. And somebody in the comments like, he doesn't believe in QAnon. He's not one of us. It's like, oh, slow down. I'm sorry. Like, I apologize. Like, where do you want me to put this robe you gave me over there? Like, shut the fuck up.
You know, the
QAnon are a bunch of fucking morons. I don't give a fuck who gets offended by that, because all your shit didn't come true. You're a bunch of fucking liars, and you're clinging to this idea like, oh, no. In 3 years, Trump's going to have Biden around. Like, shut the fuck up. You've been proven wrong time and time again. And the shit that you got right was because you was like a blind squirrel looking for a nut. You're going to find one every so often. That doesn't give you justification. It doesn't give your movement validity. It just means you got fucking lucky. Half these fucking retards. Is Hillary Clinton in jail? No. Come on. Is Biden president? Yes. Did Trump have him arrested on inauguration? No. You don't know what you're fucking talking about. But these people believe in this shit. It is a fucking cult. And that cult has done so much goddamn damage to the right because of this shit right here.
I think the people who believe in it, they're good people, but it's whoever's the leader of that.
There is no leader. That's the thing.
Whoever, there is somebody behind it. It just didn't sprout out of someplace, but there's somebody's like fucking with everybody.
There's nobody leading the movement.
When you keep moving the goalpost, they're like, this is going to happen on this date, and this is going to happen on this date, and it never comes to fruition.
You should probably like, hey, we've been lied to.
They're just going off of people's emotions because people are so fed up with our government and how crooked they are and how much they screw us over time and time again that they're willing to believe somebody out there saying, don't worry about it, we've got it covered behind the scenes.
But they're just giving them false hope is all they're doing.
Giving them false hope. Obviously, it's a terrible thing to do to people. But I don't think the people that believe in this stuff are terrible people. I think they're
terrible, but I also think that it's kind of like, I'm not really going to take your opinion.
No, but I mean, hopefully they'll come to their senses and say, you know what, if Hillary Clinton got arrested and for all of her crimes, that would be great. If they if they impeach Joe Biden on all the evidence they have on Hunter Biden's laptop, that would be fantastic. Will it ever happen? I doubt it.
Doubt it. Then again, if Trump, I don't know, if Trump takes office again in 20, we'll see. Because then it's like Trump should come back with a vengeance.
Because
Trump should.
They have to clear out. I mean, the deep state isn't hard to find. They get up in front of the cameras every single day. Like the talking points.
Why
like there's not some
deep state. Why don't we just call them corrupted officials?
They're Democrats and Republicans.
Well, Republicans too, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think they put out their dog whistle on the news to ABC, and then they all start parroting the same talking points.
100%.
They're not having these secret meetings behind the, they might send emails to themselves internally.
It's gotten so bad with this QAnon stuff that everything is a distraction now. Everything's a fucking distraction. Posted about it on Instagram, and instantly people are kind of like, oh, it's a distraction from them raising taxes. Like, no, it's not. They're two different things, and we can focus on both. What the fuck are you talking about? It's only a distraction if you let it be a distraction. I'm so tired of hearing that shit. Everything's a distraction. It's a distraction. It's like...
Well, I definitely think they put things out there to muddy the water so you don't.
But they use
look
that
at
for
something.
Everything is applied to that now, and it's like, come on, man. Like, use some common fucking sense at some point. Even QAnon, common fucking sense. Like, where'd you get this from? Where'd you get this information? Oh, it came from Reddit or it came from 4chan.
Well, that's more plausible. Like,
wait, what? Wait, no, hold on. This would never made sense to me. People said that QAnon was a deep state operative working behind the lines, trying to expose the people through, mysterious posts. You do realize the FBI, the CIA could have found out who the fuck that was in a heartbeat. If somebody was leaking classified information, they could find that person at a fucking heartbeat.
You think so?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. That's the thing people don't realize. The shit that I saw in the military, bro, the stuff that we used over in Iraq and Afghanistan for surveillance and intelligence that I saw right there, fuck yeah, they could. They can track these people down. So nobody really thought that through. And the other thing is, why are you speaking in it's again, this is at basis Barnum effect. In psychology, it's Barnum effect. It's clear as day. And so people bought into this, and it involved moving the goalpost, but making a very generic statement that could be applied to anything. And it left it up to the people, and that's what they did. And people fell for it hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah.
If there could have been, like, Trump pointed with a upside down finger and it looked like a Q. Oh my God, he's giving the Q signal. He confirms. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, these people are a cult.
It's like a magician.
100%. And it convinced a lot of people. Now, do I think they're bad people? No. Do I think they were kind of stupid for believing that? Fuck yeah, you are. You should have sat there and said, wait a minute, what's your source? Wikipedia. Wait, what? Now, that's not the source, but it's the equivalent of somebody saying Wikipedia. It's like, dude, like, what? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, I mean...
And the reason that I'm so adamant about this has done a lot of damage to the right. This is where the baseline of conspiracy theorism evolved from, as far as being on the right. Hence, right now, they're using the QAnon movement again, and it's not going to work. Granted, we all know they're grasping at straws on this one, but we should have never let this thing take off and take over. Trump should have addressed this, but he wasn't going to, because why would you? If the enemy's walking into a minefield, you ain't going to stop him. If he's getting something to bolster his fucking following, why are you going to stop it? But in the end, it will bite you in the ass. Here it is. Now, it's not going to really do a lot of damage, but The outlets claim that most of these forums were active before January 6th Capitol riot and alleged there were calls for violence and civil war on them after the raid. I don't understand why they're focusing on this. You've had the left doing this for years, and suddenly the right honestly has some justification in this, and this bullshit, this tyrannical overreach by the fucking FBI. And now you're like, wait a minute, they're calling for violence. Like, bro, you motherfuckers were silent during the BLM riots. You didn't say a fucking word. In fact, half you cocksuckers went out there and you marched with them.
Yep.
And again, the COVID lockdowns, that went out the window. Oh, because they're black. That's why. They get a free pass. Yeah. No. COVID? That doesn't, nah. Let the black people march. COVID can take a backseat. It's not a big deal.
They'll be fine.
Even though, didn't they say like black people were also affected more harshly from COVID?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. But that was suddenly okay? Oh, because if the BLM barks, you come to heel, don't you, white liberals? That's what you do. That's what you do. Anytime a minority fucking screams at you, you listen instantaneously because you don't want to be accused of being a racist. Even though the majority of these people are fucking out there doing this shit, really don't know what the fuck they're talking about or what they're even doing for that matter. Brittany Griner. Das vidanya, bitch.
Das vidanya. Yeah, whatever happened to the person who leaked the
Supreme Court?
Yeah, Supreme Court. What happened to that?
Nobody knows.
Oh, interesting.
Nobody knows. Weird.
Interesting.
And it still went through, though, thankfully. Still happened, thank God.
Wouldn't you think that
you think the FBI would be more busy pursuing that?
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, because there was a bunch of protesters at Kavanaugh's house.
Yeah. Nothing
on that. For some reason, they hate
assassination
that guy.
attempt? Yeah. Nothing there.
They hate that guy, right?
You know, the thing about the 87,000 IRS agents they're hiring, you know, there's only like 700 billionaires in America. If that.
Really?
If that. Or no, millionaires, excuse me. If that. And yet they're having 87,000 IRS. They're not coming for the rich. They're coming for us.
Yeah.
And they're armed. Did you see that? I posted on Instagram yesterday on the IRS website stuff they have.
50 hours a week. Willing to kill somebody.
Paraphrasing, but literally that.
That's the criteria.
Where is this? Like I posted on my Instagram
You got to
yesterday.
work 50 hours a week.
Bro, it's insane. It's fucking insane.
You have to be willing to put a bullet between someone's eyes.
Major duties. Adhere to the highest standards of conduct, especially in maintaining honesty and... That's the IRS. Honesty and integrity. You're a bunch of goddamn tax thieves is what you are, you cocksuckers. Oh, my God. Work a minimum of 50 hours per week, which may include irregular hours and be on call 24/7, including holidays and weekends. Wow. What happened to the federal government saying, you know, more or less work time, you know, people get home, maternity leave, shit. Not in the IRS. Fuck. Maintain a level of fitness necessary to effectively respond to life-threatening situations on the job. This is the IRS.
You must have blue eyes and blonde hair.
What, they got like fucking a bunch of Jason Bournes over there, like with goddamn calculators and like.
I'll tell you, it sounds like
what the fuck are they trying to do?
Hitler's army that he's building there.
Carry a firearm and be willing to use deadly force if necessary. For what? If your computer gets a virus, you techie fucking bunch of nerds. Be willing and able to participate in arrests, execution of search warrants, and other dangerous assignments. We are living in a time where there is an authoritarian government growing, and unless it is stopped, we are in trouble.
I'm starting to think maybe Hitler's still alive, and he might be behind the scenes here.
Sniffing kids.
Right? I mean, look, that's...
Bro, it's nuts. 87,000 IRS agents. I'm telling you, you got to vote accordingly.
Oh my God. Like all 330 million of us need to show up.
I don't know how any Democrat can vote. How they could vote in favor of an administration.
87,000. Okay.
Sounds real. Yeah. Sounds about right. 100%.
Yeah. And they're coming for everybody.
They're coming for everybody. 100%.
Yeah. Democrat, Republican, Independent.
They're trying to squeeze every fucking dime out of us that they can get as far as taxation goes.
Strip you down to the bare bone. And then shoot you, probably.
It's ridiculous. A commentator for Canada's CTV. I don't give a fuck what the Snow Mexicans have to say. It's none of their fucking business. Fuck off. The term Civil War was also repeated multiple times, but look out now. They said Civil War. They said violence. Oh, my God. Dude, you've been saying this for fucking years. You had A-list celebrities threatening to assassinate Trump, and Madonna said blow up the White House. Yeah. Johnny Depp said an actor should assassinate you. Get the fuck out of here. And you said nothing. You cocksuckers in the MSN didn't say a fucking word. In fact, you praise. Kathy Griffin held up a fucking decapitated head. That ginger cunt, her fucking career was on the rocks. And then, Trump broke me. You fucking dumb bitch. Jesus Christ. You're not even funny. You're not even fucking funny. She's funny looking.
She was friends with Trump.
I know. That's the funny part about all this. Trump runs for president, and it becomes cool to, like, Trump is the Nickelback effect. When they first hit, everyone loved Nickelback. And then as time goes on, people are like, oh, fuck Nickelback, they're stupid. But no, Nickelback's actually a really good band, and so is Creed. You cocksuckers just think it's cool to hate them, but realistically, you love their shit. Can you take me higher? Scott Stapp is the shit. Suck my left nut if you don't like it. But Trump is the same way. Before he ran for president, they were kissing his orange ass. They love that motherfucker.
Oh, everybody wanted to be on Celebrity Apprentice. Everybody. Then
he runs the Republican. Oh, my God. Then Joy Behar is over there creaming at the fucking lips to just go after him. Rosie O'Donnell's like shitting herself.
I know.
Like, oh, Jesus.
Have you seen her?
Oh, she's the epitome of what a lesbian looks like.
She looks like Harry Carey.
Yeah, that's where the stereotype comes from. So you look very masculine and fat and ugly.
She was just recently in the news. I guess she had made some joke about who's that chick? Anne Hatch.
Yeah. The one who got in the car crash.
I guess she had made a joke about her or something like that. And Rosie O'Donnell. I was like, oh my God.
Rosie O'Donnell's not even funny. She's not even funny. She's not even good looking. That's why she's a lesbian. No dude's gonna fuck her.
The glasses she has, she looks just like Harry Carey.
Hey, let me say my new joke. Look at her. I'm a fat liberal. I'm funny. I can say things. Trump sucks dick. Dumb bitch. You gotta love the cancel mob when old tweets. You would think we live in a time. I don't have to worry about old tweets coming back to bite me in the ass because I get banned so much.
Yeah, my account was destroyed.
Yeah, my browser is like just cleared every like 6 months to a year when I get shit banned. So it's like, well, I ain't gotta worry about that. It's always funny to me when the woke mob of cancerous fucking peasants that should just be exterminated from our society want to pounce on an old tweet. So the woke mob pounces on Disney's Thor director Taika Waititi. I probably said that wrong, but whatever. Over old transphobic tweets. This is
that's a fancy name.
That is a very fancy name. This dude's actually a funny actor. A woke backlash appears to be brewing against Disney's Thor: Love and Thunder director Taika Waititi over old tweets that some have deemed transphobic. Everything's transphobic.
I guess.
Like, why is everybody suddenly transphobic? Everything's homophobic, transphobic. Everything is Islamophobic. It's phobic of everything. It's like the people that are against this stuff aren't afraid of them. They're just disgusted by it. Sorry. It's just the truth. Similar to Kevin Hart cancellation campaign, the offending tweet. Remember when they tried canceling Kevin Hart with somebody's kid? It's like, no, don't do that. That's gay. He's joking about it. But any father is well within his right to say, no, I don't want my son to be gay. I want him to be straight.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And you raise them accordingly. And if they don't turn out that way, then so be it. But Jesus. These people are just ridiculous. Similar to Kevin Hart cancellation campaign, the offending tweets that Waititi issued go back nearly a decade before he launched to superstardom with Thor Ragnarok and Jojo Rabbit. In one tweet posted on January 13th of 2013, Waititi mocked the idea of men wanting to dress up as women at a beauty pageant. He says, no disrespect to men who want to be dressed as a woman. I should have just said their makeup looks manly. Also, no disrespect to meth users. That's pretty good.
I mean, it's funny, right?
I like it, yeah. No disrespect to men who want to be dressed as women. I should have just said their makeup looks manly. Also, no disrespect to meth users. That's fucking great. You're going to cancel him? Like, he's funnier than half of you fucking leftist clowns out there. Leftist comedians. Another tweet, Waititi used the Thai term, kathoi, which in the UK's Independent said has a complex history of meanings related to transgender people, particularly women. Like ladyboys? Those defending him... Oh, wait. Okay, the tweet was, my trans friends can walk in heels, but you're right. Actually, kathoi are better looking, he tweeted. Woke skulls on social media immediately pounced on the resurfaced tweets demanding Waititi apologize. Ronaldo Trancoso Jr., I'm going to go out on a branch here and bet he has pronouns in his bio. Those defending him are saying it was a long time ago and people changed, but it wasn't that long ago. He was an adult and transphobia was already considered offensive. He hasn't apologized, and based on his Oscar movie and the Thor interviews, he doesn't really respect LGBT people. Neither do I. What makes you deserving of respect? Because you're gay? This is where you go wrong. This is why nobody fucking likes you.
Yeah.
That's why all the fucking LGBT, like, you're on the down. Like, nobody likes you anymore. Like, you're losing a lot of support. You can go out there in your rainbow flag parades and shit. You're losing a lot of steam. You feel that you should be respected based upon your sexuality? Fuck no. You earn respect. You're not given respect. You respect me because I'm straight? No. Fuck out of here with your bullshit. Bunch of losers.
Your sexuality, that doesn't make you special.
Exactly, but that's what the gay people want. That's what these LGBT weirdos want. They want that respect because they got nothing else. Not all gay people, but people like this Ronaldo.
Like these statements right here.
Yeah, that's why people don't like
it. Doesn't make you special.
Fuck no. Funny statement, though.
That is
we'll
funny.
Be wearing the hashtag #GSuis Jenner badges by Monday.
I'm going to find that and retweet it.
Don't you find this is and then somebody retweeted his original no disrespect to men who want to be dressed. So don't you find it funny how Twitter made Takai Waititi the symbol of non-toxic masculinity who destroys cishet normality when he's actually your average transphobic piece of trash who tweeted stuff like this? Mind you, he was over 30 here, so it doesn't really matter that it was 2013. I love how these fucking retards of the Gen Z, uber left, progressive fucking morons, it doesn't matter how long ago it was, it's still wrong. Like, really? Same ones. The thing, oh my God, the sanctimoniousness of these fucking filth. Like, these are the peasants. Like, get them away from us. These people shouldn't even be alive. They're fucking, ugh. Just go over there in your fucking cons and just fuck each other and, you know, probably jerk off to child porn. Like, you just fucking gross. Just gross. You people are weird. Like, you're so fucking weird. It's transphobic.
These comments are awesome.
It's fucking disgusting.
Don't you hate it when Twitter discovers your ancient transphobic tweets?
Oh.
This was just a couple years ago.
Oh my God. These people are like just, I'm sure, and that's what I love about it. Like, if you are a prominent figure on social media, all these fucking nobody little peasants want to come after you. It's like, oh, let's put a magnifying glass on your life and see how good you are. These fucking people are just like, oh, it must be interesting living in that glass house you've got. But this dude didn't even do anything wrong. He's tweeting jokes. Fuck out of here with this bullshit.
It's a funny joke.
I need to find this tweet and retweet it myself. I'm like, this is funny as fuck. If you're trans, you don't like it, fuck off. You probably don't even get the joke anyway. You're already confused about yourself, so who fucking cares?
Yeah.
Takai Waititi, there's no way my career could be damaged. This tweet from January 16th. Blah, blah, blah. It's whatever. Things I was not expecting today. Seeing a ridiculously transphobic tweet from Takai Waititi. But also, why did someone dig through 9 years of tweets to find this? I hope he apologizes for this, but it's absolutely disgusting. But I'm just curious as to why and how this barely liked decade-old tweet was found and for what purpose were they searched. Really? Are you playing stupid, lady? This is what you do. This is what your side does. You birthed the cancel culture mob.
Yeah.
This was your baby. You fed this little fucking troglodyte of a monster. This is you.
You know, it's the point to the point now where if you're conservative or middle of the road and these douchebags come after you and they're like, oh, you're transphobic. He said this 15 years ago. Well, you know, you're probably going to say, I don't care.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to keep living my life. But they're trying to go after their own now. They'll have to make them get down on a knee. They're going to have to kiss the ring, apologize to everybody, and do their penance.
Yep.
And everybody else like
same with James Gunn.
Yeah, regular people just don't care. Like,
but that's the thing. It's kind of like, it's funny because they're hypocritical in that because James Gunn got away with it. And he tweeted out some fucked up shit.
Oh yeah,
but
pedophile
I'm sitting there,
stuff.
Yeah, and I'm sitting there. I'm just kind of like, well, okay, your rules, cancel him. Nope,
no,
not gonna cancel him.
Not gonna cancel.
But they'll do it to the right.
Oh,
like a bunch of fucking
yeah.
liars. There's one Riley, and you just look at these people, and you can tell they have a mental disorder just by the picture. It's like, oh God, you're a nerd, aren't you? If you're a fan of Takai Waititi, I'd mute his name. To be honest, that shit is foul, and I know it's 9 years old, and it's very unlikely he still believes that. But no one should have to see those words because words hurt, don't they? You fat ugly bitch.
Jesus. Burns.
Name is Rylan. What is this, Rylan? Let me guess. Oh my God. He, him, 23. What the fuck? A very pleasant transgender. And there you go. Never mind. Say no more. That explains it right there. Nobody should have to see these words. I would love to see this generation of wackos back alive during the fucking World War II era. You mean they're doing what to the Jews?
Oh God, dude. What is that?
And you're next. You're next if you don't fucking straighten up. That's what they would do. That's what the Nazis would do. 100%. If you had a mental disorder, you get rounded up. Nobody should have to see those train cars. I'm going to tweet this out right now.
I know.
Fucking weirdos.
Oh my God, dude. This dude's Twitter page here is.
Oh, I bet.
It's a train wreck.
Dude, Twitter, it makes you feel really good about yourself. It's like, thank God I wasn't born one of these weirdos. Like, thank God. Ugh.
Very.
Just fucking whack jobs.
A very pleasant transgender individual. I don't think so.
Very pleasant. You sound pleasant. Nobody should have to read these words. Oh, so you're against free speech.
According to my top surgeon / by polyam / anti-Zionist / Antichrist. I'm not sure what that. He, him. So
like
obviously,
a fucking demon is what this is.
Obviously, he's got a vagina. He's taking shots to grow a beard.
You got. I can't even grow one. What
this
the fuck?
baby came in all natural for me. I have to try.
This is when Taiki Waititi learned about gay people. He said, sitting near 3 sassy gay boys watching Vogue from the Madonna episode of Glee. They're actually squealing. Check, please. Okay. So, he's probably saying they're being loud. Stop being so fucking loud.
Yeah.
I mean, he's right. I get it. Gay people in large numbers tend to get loud. I've seen that before. Many times, yeah.
Same here.
It's like black people in a movie theater. I don't give a fuck who that offends. You know I'm right. You know I'm right. I don't give a shit. That stereotype's funny, though. It's true. Or like in the bar when the fucking Woo Girl song comes on. Woo! It's like, come on. Nobody fucking, get the fuck out of here. And we're canceled. I don't give a shit. I'm like, you know I'm right. It's fucking funny. You know I'm right. Just, and like I said yesterday about that, fuck, I forgot that dude's name. I'll have to go look it up. I'll get to you after the show on this. It's the black dude. He's like, he died. Fuck, what was his name? I forget. But he was like, so you know who Andrew Tate is? Mm-hmm. This dude's been fucking making the rounds on social media. Like Andrew Tate's blowing the fuck up even more, and women hate this motherfucker. I watched some of his content. He was accused of sex trafficking or child whatever women, and it wasn't. The charges weren't real. They got tried. It wasn't true. It was bullshit. He wasn't found guilty. But I listened to some of what this dude says, and I'm like, bro, this guy's a prick. But he's like a smarter version of Dan Bilzerian, and it's just kind of like one example. He talked about like this woman was interviewing him. She was kind of like, what would you say about a guy hooking up with your ex-girlfriend? He's like, that's not gonna happen. Like, why? Is it because I don't hang out with pieces of shit like that? It's like, my boys are like ride or die, and if I had a guy that did that, I deserve it. If you're a guy and your best friend hooks up with your girlfriend, you deserve that because you're a piece of shit because you hang out with shitheads. And like, dude's got a point. I mean, I know none of my friends would ever hook up with any of my exes, and it's not that I would have a problem with it. It's like, dude, if you want to go stick your dick in that crazy, you feel free to do it, but you've been warned.
I don't know. That's...
But
sounds a little weird, I guess.
It's fucking hilarious. Yeah. He triggers so many women, and I think that's the funniest part to me. Like, do I agree with everything he says? Of course not. Mm-hmm. But I'm sitting there like, he's doing a lot of this for just reactions, and I fucking love it. And his catchphrase is, what color's your Bugatti? So it's kind of like, when people want to talk shit, it's like, you know, what color's your Lamborghini? Because I have like 3. It's like, bro, fucking flex. Love it. Love it. And we're going to see the emergence. Like the Andrew Tates we need now more than ever, though, on a serious note. And it's not because I agree with what he says, but he is the polar opposite of what the third wave feminist movement has created. The Andrew Tates are the representative of toxic masculinity that needs to be there to combat these bitches. Mm-hmm. That's exactly what you fucking need. Yeah. You need more of these motherfuckers.
You do.
And essentially, you can't do anything to them. They're untouchable. And it just inspires the next generation to not be bitches towards women. Stop simping for these fucking OnlyFans ethos. Stop doing it. And I love it. I fucking love it.
Yeah.
So...
No, I like his content.
He's got a lot of good stuff. Yeah. He's got a lot of stuff. I'm like, damn, bro. Like that's a little off the wall, but okay, fair enough. But yeah. So with TT's, he's gonna probably kiss the ring. Someone posted this screenshot, and yikes, this is worse than I thought. My trans friends who struggle with suicide daily due to their similar comments hardly think so. And he responded with my trans friends can walk in heels, but you're right. Actually, Kathui are better looking. Don't be funny. Don't be offensive. Leftists can't handle it. Apparently, the empowered groups of trans that are so empowered, they melt down. Nobody should have to read these words. Like 23-year-old fucking whack job. Oh my God.
You don't have to read it.
You don't have to read it. Nobody's forcing you to. If you don't like it, swipe on.
You know, it's probably best maybe you do unplug.
You probably.
You know what I mean?
You shouldn't be out there tweeting your cancer as it is. Speaking of that, I didn't even want to read this article, but we need to. Boston Children's Hospital touts gender-affirming hysterectomies for adolescents. Don't tell me the trans community is not unhinged. This is fucking insane. This is insane. Boston Children's Hospital offers what is described as a full suite of surgical options for transgender teens and young adults, sharing a video earlier this year proudly detailing what a gender-affirming hysterectomy entails. An April video posted, now correct me if I'm wrong, it's not reversible.
No, it isn't.
Hysterectomy is not reversible.
Oh, no, that's...
You make that choice, there's no going back.
That's it.
And what do they say, like 60% of trans people do want to go back? They want to switch back genders?
Yeah, I think that sounds right. I don't know. I have to get the actual number, but
An April video posted to Boston Children's Hospital YouTube channel features attending physician Frances Grimstad, MD, MS Division of Gynecology, detailing what she describes as gender-affirming hysterectomy, which the hospital is evidently open to performing on minors. On minors. These people should be living in fear of their lives. These fucking surgeons doing this, you should be scared for your fucking... You're reading some over there. What are you reading? Reading comments?
Oh, yeah.
What are you reading?
Oh, no, just crack rock. He's got raisin titties.
What is this?
Nothing. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
The gender-affirming hysterectomy is very similar to most hysterectomies that occur. Hysterectomy itself is the removal of the uterus, the cervix, which is the opening of the uterus, and the fallopian tubes, which are attached to the inside or the sides of the uterus. Grimstad said in the video. Some gender-affirming hysterectomies will also include the removal of the ovaries, but that's technically a separate procedure called a bilateral oophorectomy. And not every gender-affirming physician or affirming hysterectomy includes that. And people who are getting gender affirmation hysterectomies do not have to have their ovaries removed, she added. What are ovaries indicative of? Females, right? It's a female. Oh, so then when Matt Walsh asked the question, you're not a biologist? Okay. Somebody get Katisha, whatever her fucking name is, or what Jackson, I forget her name. Fucking get her in there. Like, well, you're not a biologist, but you see those are ovaries. Those only occur in women. You stupid bitch. Women.
Let's see. This is Newsweek from 2017. Regret rates highest in male to female reassignments. So let me see if they have a percentage here.
I don't understand why not. Like, why would you have the highest regret rate from male to female? Just join a sports team and beat the fuck out of them. I mean, there you go.
Well, I guess once you cut your penis off, that's it. They're not sewing that baby back on.
Good. You know, we don't want you back on our side. Stay over there. They're not going to want you either.
I mean, you could take the boobs out. But once you get rid of your...
It looks horrible. It looks disgusting when they have their boobs chopped off and they have that big scar under the... Oh, it's fucking gross.
When women do it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's fucking gross. No, when men do it too. Well, no. When men get the boobs, you can't tell because there's no scar showing.
Right.
But that Ellen Page whack job when she got hers cut off...
Females actually have their boobs taken off. Yeah, they have that big...
Yeah.
I mean, I guess
I'm not talking shit about women that have to do that for cancer.
No,
I'm
absolutely
talking about
not.
these transgender people that are going in there and it's just like, it's disgusting. We should definitely clarify that.
Yeah.
And then Ellen Page also didn't... That's her name, right? Ellen Page? Yeah. Not very attractive to begin with anyway. Probably makes a better looking boy than woman, but whatever. Still weird.
She's always kind of looked like a little boy.
She sounds like a fucking whack job, yeah. Further, the hospital's website features a section devoted to its Center for Gender Surgery for Children, which offers gender-affirming surgery services for eligible adolescents and young adults. What qualifies as an eligible adolescent? These people should be shot. Fucking disgusting.
Listen to the wordplay with that. Eligible?
What the fuck makes you eligible?
Would that make him still... Yeah. It's a minor?
Just disgusting. Fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
As the first pediatric center in the country dedicated to the surgical care of transgender patients, we take an interdisciplinary approach from the start to ensure exceptional patient care, the hospital states, bragging of its team of specialists who collaborate to provide a full suite of surgical options for transgender teens and young adults. Say minors. Just say fucking minors. Yeah. Disgusting. According to the website, the Surgery Center offers a range of gender-affirming surgeries to adolescents, including chest reconstructions.
God, man.
Dude, I'm...
Like, that's...
If this is what being educated and woke gets you, you people should be in camps. You people should be rounded up and you should be put in fucking camps and re-educated. You're disgusting. You are I don't care who that offends. It's true. If I had my way and you're going after children, you should be put in a re-education camp and you don't leave that motherfucker until, you're
re-educated?
You're re-educated. Sometimes we have to use methods to re-educate the fruit and we take this orange goes in the sock. in the face. It leaves no scar or bruising. You will come about. Are children good for transgender surgery? Yes. Whack! Do him again. Hit him again. Just hit him again. Fucking ugh. Just weird.
I know. Is this what they're learning at these Ivy League
apparently
institutions?
Oh, I forgot that tweet I read or some post I read a long time ago, or not that long ago, like a while back, where somebody said, imagine you've studied your ass off to get good grades and you've saved as much money as you can.
And you look over and David Hogg sitting next to you and you're like, what the fuck? I busted my ass to get here.
Hey, I got this little retard sitting next to me.
Total waste. Could have went to community college.
The wrong damn kid died. I said it. I don't fucking care. From Walk Hard to Dewey Cox, wrong damn kid died. Same fucking thing. What a douche. Fucking shithead. Somebody needs to beat that little dude's ass. I fucking hate him.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself there.
I've been wanting to say that for so long. I don't give a shit. Oh my God. But no. The point was, imagine that you studied your ass off to achieve good grades and you saved your money and you finally get accepted into this Ivy League school, and your first day there, your professor says, men can get pregnant. Look, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is this shit?
I know.
Get the fuck out of here. This is ridiculous. It's like, did you really just say men can get pregnant? Like, look, and I'm looking this from the stance of, in the future, are they going to look back at our generation and say, those were the bigots? They didn't like it. I want to make sure that we're not the ones that were like,
bigots.
Those are the bigots. I want to make sure we're not the ones that back during the slavery days were like, no, this is okay. It's like, I want to make sure we're not on the wrong side. So I'm giving it a lot of forward thinking. But to this day, I still cannot wrap my head around you wanting to chop your dick off or turn your innie into an outie and then call yourself the opposite sex, of which you said sex and gender have no correlation because one is physical and one is psychological, and your mind keeps changing. Like, you create this spectrum of insanity. How many genders are there? Oh, well, at first it was like 72. Remember that? That was like a few years ago. Now it's unlimited. Maybe really because you fucking whack jobs is what you are.
I think what happened is they said 72 and we're like waiting for somebody to give them some backlash.
Can I get 85? Can I get 85?
And then they just kept like praising them. They're like, maybe there's more than 72.
Maybe there's more.
Maybe there's I don't know.
If you want to see where these whack jobs live, go on TikTok. You see them there. Oh my God. My name is so and so. But make sure it's vegan. Jesus. It's ridiculous. And this is like, I'm non-binary, polyamorous, gen sci-fi, just listing off all the shit. I'm like, what does that even mean?
I don't know.
It's like, look, let's just simplify it. Do you like dick or do you like pussy? Which one is it? Just pick a side. It's not that hard.
There's only two choices.
Stop complicating it. Well, stop complicating. It's ridiculous. It's fucking hilarious to me. Why don't you ever have a trans on your show or somebody with a different point of view? I do. It was called Drunken Debates. I did it all the time, you fucking retard.
Did you ever have a...
Oh, I had that one trans, and then, like, she did not like me after that.
What about...
And I was respectful, too, but now I'm like, no, absolutely not.
Blair White?
Mm-hmm. What about him?
Did you ever have him on?
I'd love to have him on.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I don't agree. I mean, he's been coming out and saying a lot of shit. Like, he made the comparison of a child trans are like vegetarian cats. We all know the cat ain't making that choice. It's like, for that, I will give you that. But it's like, I'm sorry, you need a different point of view. What different point of view do you need? I'm sorry, I don't sit there and want to have a discussion with somebody on while children are okay to go on puberty blockers. You should be in a camp. Get the fuck out of here. Well, have you ever sat down and talked with one? Pretty sure I don't need to sit down and talk with a Nazi. Be like, you know what? I probably don't agree with what you're saying. Probably not. But these people are like, oh my God. No, what was it? It was that Demon Mama or whatever that freak's fucking thing was. Like, I remember. Just unhinged.
His Twitter profile, he had his
dick
wiener hanging out.
Yeah. Tits and a dick. And Twitter let that fly, but Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Only a trans man could get away with putting his genitals out there.
It's nuts.
That's what...
And remember, folks, There's no such thing as chicks with dicks, just guys with tits.
That's right.
That's all it is.
You can make that into a t-shirt.
Absolutely. Oh my God, this is so good.
Brilliant.
I can't even imagine. Are you going to sit down and have somebody's point of view on gender-affirming surgeries for children? No, because I'd like to take a shotgun to your fucking face. You fucking idiot. You disgusting freaks. I'm saying what all the Americans afraid or want to say. They're just afraid they're going to fucking say it on social media and get canceled. Who gives a fuck? Got some good news here. Well, not really good news, but Liz Cheney's net worth ballooned as much as 600% during her time in office.
Oh, thank God.
On top of that, so did her waistline. What a fucking bitch.
And her ass expanded another 37 inches.
Representative Liz Cheney net worth ballooned from an estimated $7 million when she first took office in 2017 to possibly more than $44 million in 2020. How does that happen? How does that happen as a politician? Any politician. Don't give a fuck who you are. How does that happen? When your baseline salary is $175K a year, how the fuck do you balloon up to $44 million?
Well, the first thing you do is
Insider
get you a Chinese friend.
Eric Swalwell's got the hookup. So does Feinstein. They'll know where to point you.
Is Merrick Garland? He's about to go live, I think.
Fuck him. Oh my God. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Liz Cheney. Here we go. You got to ruin it. You know, it's bad enough we had Amber Heard go off the loony bin side of things, but now Jason Momoa says Aquaman sequel is a climate change allegory to bring awareness of what is happening to our planet.
What's happening to our planet?
What is happening, Jason?
It's being taken over by transgenders. At an alarming rate, starting in elementary school.
Actor Jason Momoa said that Aquaman sequel will follow in the footsteps of its predecessor to deliver a climate change allegory. Speaking with GQ magazine, Momoa said the movie will speed up what will happen to the Earth if climate change continues unopposed. Why can't we just have a good movie? Why can't you just keep the woke shit away from it? Just keep it out of it. Can we just have entertainment? Can Dave Chappelle just tell fucking jokes to include racist jokes that are funny as fuck? Please? Do you have to ruin everything with your woke ideologies? Can we just have rare entertainment? Fuck, let Wakiki's name, whatever that dude, let him make another Thor. It was good. Fuck.
Wakiki?
I don't know what his name is.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
It's a fun name.
It is a fun name. The Game of Thrones alum said Aquaman filmmakers have tried to elevate the superhero genre by putting out a positive message while bringing awareness to what is happening to our planet. These superheroes... Oh my God. You remember that one scene in the last Avengers movie, the one where Tony Stark dies? Spoiler alert if you haven't seen it. I think everybody knows by now.
Yeah.
There was the one scene where like Captain Marvel, that weirdo, and like all of the females like come out in this one thing and it's like female empowerment.
Oh, yeah.
There was that one scene that's like,
here we go. They all get together.
And and that's like women power.
Give it to me.
And then the funny thing is like they don't show the scene after that where they're on the way to the battlefield and they get lost. Are you really going to wear that?
Your hair looks amazing.
This is Touts going on my OnlyFans.
You are so good at this.
You are so amazing. I just want to be you. Oh my God. Just
post this on my story.
It's so ridiculous. It's so like you see this like really? Okay. Oh my God. It's just so fucking stupid. Female power. Shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck
Hot dog.
A lot of these actresses were great, but it's like, do you really have to force this on people? Like, fuck's sakes.
Okay.
It's ridiculous.
Here they go. Okay, everybody. These are women and they're superheroes.
Oh, wow. They're so empowered. Let's just give it up for the female. It's like, it's almost like they want to be treated like they're special needs. Think about this. No, really think about it. It's like, you have to make the point that you're a woman and you're empowered. You can't just do it through your action. You have to literally say it and draw attention to it. Like, what the fuck? Like, you get treated like you're special needs. This is what it's turned into, and it's pathetic. We're tired of seeing this. Like, you're not special needs. You're a female. What the fuck do you want? Like, the fact is, you landed a leading role. There's a lot of you in those leading female roles. That's awesome. And they're great actresses, except for Captain Marvel. She's not. She's not believable.
Oh, she's terrible.
It's just ridiculous.
That was such a bad movie.
I was sad that Tony Stark died.
I was talking about the Captain Marvel movie.
Didn't even watch it. Didn't give a fuck.
It's so boring.
Not gonna watch it. And then again, I heard that about also the new Wonder Woman, the 1984 one. That was really, but I think they filmed that during COVID, so they were really restricted to what they could do. I think I could be wrong.
They made it terrible.
Really?
They did it. Yeah. Oh my god, it was so. They made it try to be like too comic booky.
Yeah,
I made it to about 15 minutes, and then I'm like, I like Kristen Wiig. She's hilarious.
Which one was she?
She was in it for like I don't know. I didn't get through the whole.
Was she
thing.
In the first one too?
No.
Okay.
You know who Kristen Wiig is, right?
No.
She's a comedian. She was on. You ever see Bridesmaids?
No.
That movie. She was an SNL character. She was in the female version of the Ghostbusters.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
She's funny.
She's got her own brand of humor. Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's hilarious.
She also
like
does
her,
really
Melissa
good
McCarthy.
serious roles
she's
too.
Hilarious.
She can act. She's a really good because she was in that one opposite.
She was in Walk Hard.
She was. Yeah.
You ain't never gonna make it, Dewey. I feel like I'm making it.
You don't want none of this, Dewey.
I'm 15 years old. I feel like I'm making it.
The best was the bathroom drug scenes. Like, you don't want none of this marijuana. Well, you know if it's addictive. That's the thing. It's not. Is it habit forming? No, not in the slightest. Well, I think I want me some of that marijuana.
I think I'm. All right, just this one time. Come on in. She's funny.
Yeah, she is. But she was in that one opposite Steve Carell. I can't remember the movie. It was a really good movie, and she did a very good job. I think she played his wife. But it was a really, really good movie. Or maybe she played like a sweetheart. I forget who it was. But no, she's an amazing actress. But no, I didn't see it. But I will tell you, a good movie you should see with Gal Gadot was Murder on the Nile with Kevin Branagh, who is, I love Kevin Branagh because he's, like, people know Kevin Branagh from, oh, Jesus.
Crazy Stupid Love? That's what it was.
That's the one I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, probably. I need to go back. It's a really good movie. But Kenneth Branagh, he was the bad guy in Men in Black. He's been in a lot of movies, but he's a very amazing Shakespearean actor. And his ex-wife, Emma Thompson, is equally, if not even more talented. Like they are, because they were married for a while and they did a lot of Shakespearean plays and movies together. Mm-hmm. And just incredible. He played Henry V in the Battle of Agincourt. It's a really good movie. If you're not into Shakespearean lingo, don't watch it. You're going to get bored. But he does an amazing job. He's an amazing actor. But he plays the detective in Death on the Nile. He was also in Murder on the Orient Express, another good movie. Mm-hmm. Definitely worth the watch, by the way, if you're wanting to see a good flick. Go check him out. Yeah. All right, let's continue. Whole Foods founder says socialists are taking over the U.S., threatening liberties. Mackey has long warned Americans that socialism is a danger to the country, and he's 100% right. Whole Foods found we already have socialist programs peppered on top of a capitalistic foundation, much like Denmark and other places like that, but it's growing. These people are growing. Whole Foods founder and CEO John Mackey complained that socialists are taking over the U.S. in a Thursday podcast appearance. Mackey made the statement during a podcast with Reason Magazine. Mackey has a history of criticizing socialist policies and has adopted the term conscious capitalism to describe his preferred approach to economics. My concern is that I feel like socialists are taking over, Mackey told host Nick Gillespie. They're marching through the institutions. They're taking over education. It looks like they're taking over a lot of the corporations. It looks like they've taken over the military, and it's just continuing. He's 100% right. He's 100% right. I agree with that. You know, I'm a capitalist at heart, and I believe in liberty and capitalism. Those are my twin values, and I feel like, you know, with the way freedom of speech is today, the movement on gun control, a lot of liberties that I've taken for granted most of my life, I think are under threat, he added. He's right. The fact that the Whole Foods CEO is saying this, good for him. Mm-hmm. Good for him. I think you should see more people stand up because, again, I think this FBI raid, this is like...
Well, this guy's a grocery store giant, and obviously if you don't have any groceries to put in your grocery store because of the administration that's occupying the White House right now, then you might want to come out and say something. Yeah,
I agree. But I think more CEOs are going to be coming out and saying stuff against this administration, what's going on right now, because it's affecting... I mean, it's affecting so much, but I got this weird feeling that this FBI raid is going to be the straw that breaks the camel's back, and it's going to incite more people to come forward and say, wait a minute, we've gone way off the path of liberty into essentially fascism. Like, this is becoming insane. It's becoming fucking insane.
I feel like behind the scene, there's a lot of people working in the shadows to make things happen
in the shadows. I don't doubt it. I don't fucking doubt it.
Little QAnon for you.
Yeah. Oh, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Look, I saw a code.
Code QAnon is going to get you 0% discount on shellshockcbd.com. Supreme Court. I like this, though. And people are going to hear this, and they're going to instantly hate it. But if you think about it through, I like this. Supreme Court to hear case that could end 40 years of race-based affirmative action in university admissions. Now, the reason I like this is essentially now you're going to make it in, hopefully, by merit of your studying, by merit of your grade, and not of your color. That's how it should be.
Yeah.
And if Asians dominate the market, then so be it. That means you need to get better.
Thomas Sowell talked about this.
Thomas Sowell's on the money with a lot of this stuff. I love Thomas Sowell.
He talked about how, students who happen to be black getting into these universities because of the color of their skin doesn't do them any justice, because once they get into the school, then they
can't handle it.
Yeah, they're not equipped to keep up with the classes and the courses and the stuff and all that.
And that spot could have went to somebody that was more deserving.
And they end up, flunking out or not being able to use that that privilege.
Students for Fair Admissions argue Harvard is violating the Civil Rights Act through its discrimination of Asian American students. Ooh, I like that tactic. Pit one minority against another one. Makes sense. Makes sense. Use your own tactics against you, bitch. The Supreme Court announced it would hear one of two cases on October 31st that could dismantle the 40-year precedent of race-based affirmation action in university admissions, with universities now urging the court to preserve the decision despite some expert opinion to the contrary. Students for Fair Admissions, Inc., President and Fellows of Harvard College, is one of two cases to come before the U.S. Supreme Court, urging the court to eliminate race as an admissions factor and, as a result, overturn the precedent case Grutler versus Bollinger. The case also seeks to answer whether Harvard College violated Title VI of the Civil Rights Act through its alleged discrimination against Asian American students stemming from the initial lawsuit. It says, it's very clear to me that Harvard University was engaging in blatant discrimination, and what they were doing was that they did not like the fact that Asian Americans, if they were simply admitted based on their credentials, qualifications, would have such a huge percentage of the student body, Hans von Spokane, a senior legal fellow at Heritage Foundation, told Fox News. Do we want to have this conversation, America? Because we can have this conversation. Let's have it. Asian culture, they push their fucking kids. Oh my God. They don't fuck around.
Oh no.
The generalized stereotype on that one is 100% true. Asian parents do not let their kids fuck around. You will get good grades. You will. They force their kids. They put them through hell. And then when you see a predominant Asian turnout in these universities because they have a higher GPA, no fucking wonder. It's all about culture.
Indians too.
100%.
Oh yeah.
Oh, but a lot of people don't know is like Indians, like, they do great in India and then they come over here and they fucking crush it.
Oh yeah.
They crush it. It's like, it's all about discipline.
That's great.
It's fucking amazing.
People should take notes.
Bro,
we were talking about yesterday, successful people surround themselves with,
Well, that's why you see a lot of Indian anesthesiologists, doctors, things like that, and they're the top of their class.
Yeah.
Because what they're making over in India, they come over to America and they're fucking like, bro, they're making a hand over foot. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them one fucking bit.
Yep.
But here's the thing. It's like, you can't sit there and say, well, we can't let this many Asian people in. Why? That's not racist. That's just a fact of the matter.
Well, yeah.
If you have a higher percentage that are smarter, I don't think it's because of race. It's because of the culture they grew up in.
Yeah. That's
just all there is to it.
Preach.
Preach. They have, as they say, a dishapran.
I saw this one Asian guy on, I think it was TikTok, where he's imitating white people. He's like, oh, look at me, I'm a round eye. He's like, I'm going to use my credit card. He's like holding his eyes open.
Oh, my God.
I was like, that's hilarious.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
I think he took it out of it. It was like a South Park bit.
Yeah,
but
I love that shit.
It's still pretty funny.
Bro, yeah. The racist jokes are funny as fuck. I don't give a shit what these losers on the left say. It's like, oh, it's not funny. Oh, it's 100% fucking funny.
Oh, it is.
Absolutely it is. Oh, my God. And yeah, they want to sit there and they want to call this like, it's prejudiced. It's not prejudice to let more Asians in. Hey, that's the thing, though. It's kind of like, say, for example, a sports team. If the majority of the people in that sports team are black and they're just better athletes, then so be it. Get better. Yeah. That's all there is to it. That's just all there is to it.
I know.
I don't know. I mean, are white people going to start complaining about this shit? No. It's just the way it is.
Just the way
we still have NASCAR and hockey, though.
Golf?
We still have golf. No, Tiger Woods came over and took that. We don't have that anymore. But then we got John Daly. So, I mean, he's kind of... we don't have basketball. We don't have football.
His content is hilarious.
We still got NASCAR, damn it. Nobody watches that shit except the rednecks, so it doesn't really count.
And it's gone woke. And it went woke.
Oh, it did woke with Bubba Wallace, that fucking idiot.
Yeah.
It's a noose for ants, you stupid fuck. You remember the noose that was hanging from the garage thing? It was like a noose
for ants.
It was like as big as your finger. Like, yeah, Bubba, they're gonna hang you with a noose as big as your fucking finger, you dipshit. Hey, what an idiot! And that again, right there, that's black privilege. The fact that you got all of NASCAR to come out there and support you, just for you to turn around and act like a shithead.
I know. He's not even in NASCAR anymore, is he?
I don't know. He was a blip on the radar. Just another fucking woke mob type of moron trying to get his Jussie Smollett in. Oh, no. And that fucking douchebag. So, oh my God. All right. So Russia confirms prisoner exchange. Had a feeling this was going to happen. I had a feeling. They gave Brittany Grenier a very harsh sentencing, so they'd have some kind of leverage to get the prisoners they want out in this exchange. This is not hard to see. Grenier was sentenced to 9 years in a Russian prison. For the first time since WNBA star Brittany Grenier was arrested on drug charges in February, Russia has confirmed that prisoner swap negotiations with the United States are taking place. Why?
Let's see. We will take, I don't know, the butcher in exchange for your basketball player.
I'm asking this in all seriousness. Is Brittany Grenier a dude?
Looks like it.
Is she trans? Because she's got like no chest.
I don't know.
I'm not making fun of her on this one. Normally I would, but I'm being sincere with this.
But her Adam's apple is as big as her balls.
Wait, does she have an Adam's apple? Is she a dude? I can't tell. Because there's like shirtless pictures floating around and she's got like a dude's chest and no scars. I think Joe Rogan had talked about it as well.
Really?
I don't know.
So, if it's a man saying he's a woman and he has a girlfriend, or he's
straight, what's to do with a girlfriend?
Yeah,
it's so confusing. No, it's got to be your head up the bull's or the butcher's ass to stake. Yeah, shut up, Richard.
Shut up.
Not a lot of people are going to get that one. You know, a lot of people go to school for 7 years. Yeah, I know. They're called doctors. Shut up, Richard. Oh, my God. Okay, last but certainly not least, y'all remember Dane Cook, right? Dane Cook, like, came in like a fireball and then just went off the scene. Like, he was just gone. Dane Cook is in some hot water here. This is weird. Dane Cook's grooming scandals clarified as criticism mounts. After 5 years of dating, comedian and actor Dane Cook, who is 50, he's 50, God, I feel old, announced on Instagram that he and his partner, Kelsey Taylor, are officially engaged. Okay? At York Beach in Maine, Cook allegedly proposed to Taylor last month. Taylor has accepted the ring, according to the description of the Instagram video he used to propose. Recognizable figures like YouTuber and model Amanda Cerny, TV personality and former Marine Cody Nicholson, and actor Matthew Espinoza, among others, have liked the post over 30,000 times as of right now. The couple's age difference of more than 26 years, however, did not sit well with many. Now, 26 years, not a big deal. But listen to this. The couple's age difference, Cook took a lot of heat for the claims that the comedian had groomed his 23-year-old fiance. She's 23. Again, not a big deal. Age of consent, she's legal. She's 23, he's 50. A little too much of a stretch for me, but that's not where the problem is. Online debate was especially heated regarding Cook's habit of inviting teenage girls to his gaming night parties. In April of 2017, Dane Cook and Kelsey Taylor made their relationship on Instagram official for the first time. Taylor was 18 years old at the time. However, there have been rumors that Cook and Taylor had been dating since Taylor was a teenager. Dude.
Not my daughter.
What the fuck? Further rumors on Reddit suggest that the way these two may have been romantically connected with Taylor while she was a minor. These rumors appear to have their origins on the fact that Taylor was mentioned for the first time in the actor's Instagram post on October 8th of 2016. She was 17 years old at the time. At that time, he was like, what, in his 40s? Late 30s, early 40s? What the fuck?
Yeah.
That'd be like me talking to a 15 or 16-year-old. You kidding me?
It's...
Bro.
Where are her parents?
Well, she's dating a millionaire. Well, I assume he's a millionaire.
I'd say that's a pretty good...
Dude.
I mean, he really had his career was hot there for about, 5 years?
He was, but then he got accused of stealing jokes, stealing other people's material.
Right. And then as soon as that happened, he was like, boop, gone. Because he did, I think his last movie that he did was Good Luck Chuck.
Which wasn't very good.
No, it was like none of his movies were really funny. And he was also in that other one with Steve Carell. God, someone just mentioned it. It's the same one with Kristen Wiig.
Straight, who's Christy Wiig? Tracy Egan Morrissey, a writer, made complaints about the pair on her Instagram stories, which are the source of the majority of these public accusations. At the time, she asserted in one of her stories, she says, when they started hanging out, she was definitely underage. In the summer of 2016, Dane Cook arranged a number of gaming evenings with his pals, inviting a large number of well-known celebrities, most of whom were young adults. The same Reddit post also indicated that Kelsey Taylor went to a Dane Cook-hosted game night party for the first time on March 19th of 2017. The two apparently went to a concert 2 days later, albeit with a group. That doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. Why are you, a 38, early 40s dude, hanging out with a 16, 17-year-old? You got no business. That's ridiculous.
Well, he had to be in his 40s. So
I think he had to be in his 40s.
He's 50.
Yeah.
So she's 23.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He was in his 40s for sure.
Yeah.
That's fucking weird. What the fuck? Internet users criticized Dane Cook for his relationship with his future fiancée, Kelsey Taylor. Cook, a 50-year-old comedian, has been involved in numerous issues after it was revealed that his game night gatherings featured adolescent superstars. When he made his relationship with Kelsey Taylor public, this reaction was amplified even further. Following the two's public breakup, the comedian was called a pedophile in countless comments and Reddit threads. They also made unsupported assertions that he had been training Taylor since she was 17 years old. As of right now, it appears that most of the contentious rumors are unsupported by any concrete evidence. The fact that he even made a post about her back in 2017 kind of proves that.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Dude, that is so weird. That is so weird to me. I don't get it, man. I don't get these. I mean, these are celebrities, though. They live in a whole different reality. A whole different reality. Like, I'd met this one girl, and we had talked very briefly, and come to find out she was 20. I'm like, I can't. Like, I'm sorry, I can't. And she was sweet, she was nice, but there's too much of an age gap. There's too much of a generational difference. Like, what are you going to talk about? And I know it doesn't sound like a big deal to some, but if I like made a reference like I did with you as far as like, well, a lot of people go to school for 7 years and they don't get that joke,
right?
It kind of makes you fucking old. You feel old. And it's like, this is just gross. I can't do this. I need someone that can at least connect with some of my morbid sense of humor.
I know.
I mean, if they don't know Tommy Boy, you shouldn't be dating them anyway. That's across the board. That should be a rule. That's bro code. If they've never seen Tommy Boy, fucking dump them. Especially if it's a dude. Mm-hmm. Castrate that motherfucker. Just saying.
Just saying.
That's just so weird to me. I don't get that.
I mean, it's a little bit illegal.
It is illegal. But they're not going to be able to prove this unless she comes out and says, oh, yeah. But no, even still, I'm actually wrong on that because of the Romeo and Juliet law in Texas. Yeah. I'm not sure how it is in other states. But if you're 17, it's technically not considered a minor. There's like this space between 16 and 17. I don't know the exact law on it. Every state is different. But in Texas, I know there's the Romeo and Juliet law. You can look it up. It's fucking weird. But yeah, this dude's just disgusting. I don't get it. Like, what do you have in common with each other? Like, she's 23. You're 50. Bro,
I know.
You're going to die long before her, and she's going to have to wipe your ass when she's like 30. And that's just weird.
Weird. Why?
Is it just me? I mean, I think it's just a little... I mean, normally, and people that know me know, it's like, hey, live and let live, say la vie, I get it. You know, it's your life.
Yeah.
But come on.
When it goes into the teenage years, then it's like, you know, I'm just... It's a little bit too...
That's too much.
Yeah. I mean, because you go 17... You know, what's to say you're not going to go down to 15?
Where's the line in the sand?
14. Well, she's 14. She looked like she was 18. Well, she's 14.
That's the thing. Yeah, that's a lot of these younger women. Like this newer generation of girls, they look a lot older than what they are.
Yeah.
And that's what's scary about it. Like I remember in the Army, they literally had a safety brief, where the commander was like, you need to check their IDs, check their because one of our soldiers got busted with an underage girl who he didn't intentionally wasn't seeing. He didn't know. And then it's like, that's why you need to check their IDs. And because it's so weird, because you meet someone at a bar or a club, it's like, hey, you start hitting up, like, hey, can I see your ID? It's like, that's just a weird conversation to have. But at the same token, I'm telling you, this younger generation, they look a lot older than what they are. And it's scary. It's fucking scary. Parents got to be involved, man. They got to be involved.
Have to be.
It's nuts. It is makeup does a lot too. Makeup does a lot. Except this is all natural.
This
is all natural right here. It's all real. This is all real. Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, that does it for today's show. Hey, if we said something that made you laugh, made you cry, offended you, we just really don't fucking care.
Then we've done our job.
Leave us a review on iTunes. You can find this podcast wherever podcasts are listened to. iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Google, Pandora. Well, not Pandora. We're still waiting to hear back from that. iTunes, SoundCloud, Spotify, The All American Savage Show, or just look up John Burke. Go leave us a review. We appreciate your love and support. Also, don't forget to check out shellshockcbd.com. Use code TRY on the Rack Out Gummies. And if you don't like them, you'll get a full refund when you send the product back. Here's the link to check it out. Here's the link, posting in the chat. Go there today. If you have any questions about the Rack Out Gummies and you're not sure if they're going to work for you, now is your opportunity. Invest $45, buy a month's worth, use code TRY. And if you don't like them, bring them on back. Bring them on back. You'll be welcome back.
Plus you get
and you get a free thing of asteroids.
Gift.
And these are valued at $20.
Yeah.
That's how many are in this? You got
20.
You get 20 of 8 milligrams of Delta 8 in each one. That's pretty bad. That's pretty badass. That's like that. So again, check it out. Shellshockcbd.com, code TRY. What are you waiting for? Now's your opportunity. We're offering you a great deal. I mean, give us a chance to earn your business. So all right, until tomorrow, which is Friday. Oh, I got tickets for hold on, pause the music. I fucked up. I went to go buy opera tickets today.
You did?
I'm going to take the girlfriend and two of my friends out. I want to take them to the opera. They have musicals and stuff there. And I was like, you know what? It's such short notice. I'm probably not going to find anything. Yada, yada, yada. So I go there and there is this, oh God, what's her name? Something Barber. Creveal Barber or something. And I'm like, okay. So I'm thinking, I think I see Barber and I instantly think Barber of Seville, something similar, something like, I don't know, musical. Come to find out it's that TikTok star and it's a stand-up comedy special. What the fuck? Son of a bitch. And I already bought the damn tickets. I probably should have Googled because I thought it was like a good show. I'm not against stand-up comedy. I'm excited to go see her. She's the one that does the spoof pictures of all these models, and I think she's Australian, and she like these models that wear like the tight skimpy shit, and she's a little overweight, and she wears it too, and it doesn't look nearly as flattering, but she pulls it off because it's fucking hilarious. I forget her name, and she's developed quite a large following, and she's legitimately funny. But I didn't know this was her. I'm still excited to go see it, but I was just like, gonna get up, dressed up nice, go out for drinks, have a good time, see a musical, see an opera. But somebody said, but is she at least 18? Like, oh yeah, she's 18. So, all right, that does it. I fucked up. So from now on, advice from this podcast: Google the performance before you buy the tickets. Celeste Barber. Thank you, Courtney. Thank you very much. Celeste Barber. Looking for. Come on down. John Burke is the next contestant for You're a Fucking Dumbass. Okay, until next time, you folks have yourself a wonderful day. And stay savage, America.